and a host of other activities that will really happen at the NACONF. Just to say here that we want to thank once more the president, His Excellency Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yame, for his love that he has for the young people. He's that leader that really cares for the young people. There is this saying that he who loves the young people does more than talk about them. He's done more than talking about young people, giving the $2.5 million. I want us to clap for him so much. At this juncture, therefore, like I said earlier on, just to inform everybody, NACOM will take place from the 2nd to 9th of January, and we are assured that it will be very, very successful. Everything is being put in place. Right now, we have a team there, and even hopefully this weekend, we will again have another team there to ensure that everything is finally done, so that you know, we go there, have a very successful NACONF. You know, sports is done successfully, the other activities, you know, the main thrust of the NACONF, the conference, is very, very successful. And also just to finally see that we're also expecting some young people from outside the country. Already we have people, young people from Azerbaijan that have confirmed their attendance. We have also young people from Guinea-Bissau that have already confirmed their attendance. We hope we hope that more young people, more organizations will confirm their attendance before the NACONF. I once more want to say thank you so much to the Bantaba crew for having us here to discuss this very, very pertinent issue in terms of the development of the young people. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for now.
Thank you very much, Marcel Mendy. All right, go on.
Thank you very much. I want to take this opportunity also to express my profound gratitude to the Bantaba team, to the work you are doing towards creating a very, very good image for the development of our beloved country. Anybody who follows your program over the past weekends will be rest assured that this is the only way that we can be able to develop our country. Because any country, it is the use of that country who should come out and speak about what actually they want and the way they want it for their country. So thank you very much, Honorable Sidi, and your team, the work that you are doing. Also, I want to once again also thank the chairman of the National Youth Council, Mr. Kale, for that very good introduction towards what we are doing this year. It could be recalled in 2010, sport was not part of the NACOF, but I'm very happy that the youth have called back sports to be part of NACOF. Right, as it is rightly mentioned, NACOF, it was used to be called Youth Week, and during that time, it is only sports particularly that was done. But now, in 1999, when the Youth Council was first formed, they created this NACOF, and they brought in programs that really geared towards the development of our youth. I think the National Youth Council must be commended, you know, for taking that bold step and also having that strong foresight that is sustained. And I also want to commend the National Youth Council for sustaining the efforts of the previous youth councils that came up with this idea of NACOF. So for sports to be part of this, I could remember in 1994, like Mr. Kale said, I was also a participant to the Youth Week that was held in Mansakonko. Then I was at RDI. I participated in the 3,000 meters and 1,500 meters. You know, when I was, yeah, I won the 1,500 and the 3,000 meters I took second. Yeah, and I did run for LRR when I was studying at Mansakonko. Then I could remember Pakaya Fofana was there, and you know, they were the good. And my coach Adama Sabali, who is now the sports coordinator in CRR, you know, he's my coach. He was my coach. So, but I just want to also associate myself with this progress. And as the executive secretary of the National Youth Council rightly said, I'm the head of the sports subcommittee, and knowing fully about what actually sport is all about towards NACOF. This is no doubt. This year we are coming with different. We are aware of some of the concerns that used to happen during NACOF, particularly in sports. Most of the problems that used to come, you know, it emanates from sports. But having the good experience of what it should be done and how we should do it, this year around, with the help of our chairman, Mr. Kelly, he was all along on our neck to make sure that, you know, everything on sport is done right. And I must admit here that for sports this year, we have put in place first every sporting discipline that is going to be done during NACOF. We've created a rules and regulations. So anybody who is going to participate to your region, you must be well aware with the rules and regulations that are put in place. And the sporting disciplines that are going to be done during NACOF this year are football, athletic, basketball, volleyball, wrestling, and draft. We all know wrestling is our national sport, but in most NACOF, people used to forget about them. I'm happy to mention that Matar Jaju, as the president of the Gambia Wrestling Association, he will be represented, ably represented by his lieutenant, Mr. Silon. And Mr. Kasatal will be representing basketball. And Kasa is among us here. Volleyball. And Mr. Papanjai will be, he's the president of the Basketball Association. He will also be there. And Alhaji Dudujuf, commonly known as Kapi, the president of the Gambia Athletic Association, he will also be there and part of the National Organizing Committee. Ibu Seka, acting assistant secretary of the Normalization Committee, he is Pakanyari Bor now. And draft is going to be represented by Martin. The president of the Gambia Draft Association is Mr. Alhaji Modu Diba. He is the president also of the Gambia National Olympic Committee. And among the committee members also, I have Abdul Aziz Titao Mendy, the Senior Development Officer of the National Sports Council. I have Fabakare Toure, who is also a Development Officer of the National Sports Council. We are the members of the National Organizing Committee, and we are going to ensure that any activity that is going to take place with sports, people should consult these people to make sure that, you know, we have no problem. And then I also want to remind the general public here that for sports, in athletic, we have 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters, 800 meters, 1,500 meters, 4 by 100 meters, 4 by 400 meters, 5,000 meters. But the 5,000 is only for the male. So I think let the females not think that we are gender biased there. For football, we have Group A, North Bank Region, Banjul, Kanifing Municipal Council, and Upper River Region. B, we have West Coast Region, Lower River Region, and Central River Region. That is for football. Volleyball, Group A, we have North Bank Region, Upper River Region, West Coast Region, Kanifing Municipal Council, and in Group B, we have Central River Region, Lower River Region, and Banjul. That's for volleyball. Basketball, Group A, we have Banjul, West Coast Region, Lower River Region, Kanifing Municipal Council, and in Group B, we have Upper River Region, Central River Region, and North Bank Region. So the rest of the sporting disciplines, they are all going to be done in a way of competition. So there is no grouping in that for wrestling. And in wrestling, I think I must say that we have the lowest category, 55 kilos to 66 kilos. That's the lowest category. Second to that is 66 kilos to 75 kilos. 86 kilos to 95 kilos. 96 kilos, 100 kilos to 120 kilos. So any wrestler who will be coming there, don't think that you will be able to cheat. The Gambia Wrestling Association, who are well aware about the international wrestling and how national wrestling should be organized, will be there, because in every sporting discipline also, we have identified special referees who will be there, because they are the one coordinating sports in this country. And in football also, we have written to the Gambia Referee Association, who should supply us with 8 referees. And let nobody think that we are going to be there for the Youth Council or the Sports Council to officiate any event. We are getting in every sporting discipline, we are advising the respective presidents and executive members of those sporting disciplines to get us very qualified referees, so that we don't have any problem like it used to be in the past. And I want to also appeal to the general public, particularly the supporters. If you go there to support your team in whatever competition that is going to be done, please maintain discipline. The athletes also, we are appealing to them to maintain discipline, because in sports, it is easy to divide people. And sport is not about dividing people. It brings people. Everybody could bear me witness. The last NACOF that was done at the stadium, without sports, many people were a little bit shy to be saying that, okay, we want sport to be. I think That's why, in fact, sport came back. But then